Blessings upon blessings upon blessings upon blessings upon blessings. What's up, family? It's Pastor G. I've been having uh, several conversations. I've been having dialogue with people, which prompted me to make this video. I've come to the conclusion after several conversations, people everywhere are being challenged on a level that they've never been challenged on before. People are going through some times and some things right now that is unusual. Again, in my conversation, uh, it doesn't matter. No one is exempt. No one is exempt. No one is exempt from the life challenges that we are facing right now. It doesn't matter your application. It doesn't matter your occupation. I'm finding that doctors, lawyers, politicians, hairdressers, homemakers, students, bricklayers, just people on the street are all of us are being challenged. Preachers right now are resigning because of the challenge that we're facing. I said that because I don't want you to think that you are in an isolated moment and you beat yourself down because you are experiencing those days that are iffy. I'm telling you, life can be brutal, and we all are experiencing it right now. I've had conversation with people that are on fixed income, getting $500 a month. I've had conversation on the other hand with people that have successful business and their income is unlimited. Both are going through some incredible things. No one is excluded in this season. If you are trying to do anything successful, I know you. If you are looking at me right now, you are finding yourself in a place of challenge. It's called life. Life is going to happen. It's going to be difficult. Just don't beat yourself down. Remember, you are not in an isolated position. Now, here's what I wanted you to know, and I need you to get this. When God promised you that you would be successful, remember this. He knew every job that you would lose. He knew every appointment that you had made that would be canceled out. He knew every meeting that you were promised that people would not show up. He knew all the people that you thought that you had in your corner, and you come to find out that they were not in your corner. He knew the days that you would not, or the nights you would not sleep as a consequence of your child acting up. He knew the days that you wouldn't be able to or you thought you wouldn't be able to feed your children. He knew the days that you wouldn't have money to put gas in your car. He knew the times that you were disappointed over relationships because they were broken, but he still promised you. He still promised you. God actually knew that you would be afraid and scared because you think that a war is about to break up because of a decision of somebody. God knows all of these things, and he did not quit on you when he decided to tell you that you would be successful. So you cannot quit on yourself. Now, here's what I know to be true. Faith people need reminders. So let me remind you of something that I think will give you energy. I've discovered this. I discovered this. You know, we have this desire, we have this vision in our mind of the place that we want to be. And we constantly get up every day, relentlessly going after where we want to be. But I discovered something in the pursuit of success. You got to stop for a moment and breathe in the air of the place that you've already thought that you would never be. This is the only place sometimes, this is the only place that we get energy to make the next step. You got to stop for a moment and really remember that there was a couple of years back, or maybe 3 or 4 years back, that you did not think that you would make it to the place that you are now. Breathe in this air because it energizes you to go further. I know we got the dream. I know we want more. I know we see bigger. But breathe in right now, one step at a time, one step at a time. There's many that are listening to me right now. You have overloaded yourself. And since you've overloaded yourself, you are burning out. You're going to have to reflect for a moment and take a breath and say, look, here's where I am. I didn't think I would be here. Thank God that I have made it to this level. Now, I want to read something out of scripture. Jeremiah chapter number 29, verse number 11, very familiar. Faith people need reminders. Here it is. It says, "For I know the thoughts that I think towards you." This is God speaking to you. "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord. Thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." He just told you that I know the thoughts. It's difficult right now. It's tough right now. Listen, you just heard somebody that you admired, that you trusted, tell you that you couldn't do it. God says, I know. He says he wants you to have peace. Remember, there are things that God is going to tell you. He's going to drop in your spirit that he won't even tell your closest friend. And many days they are going to doubt because they know your background. But that's okay. He says he's going to give you thoughts. He says, I have thoughts of peace. I'm giving you peace, not bringing evil into your life. You are free to pursue. Just remember, in the pursuit, there are several failing days. There are several disappointing days. Every one of the failures in God's plan build character in you. Don't relent in these moments. Now, here's the gist of everything that I wanted to say to you. If God did not hesitate to promise you the future, don't you dare hesitate to believe. Now go be great.